Hey there! Welcome to our cozy corner of the internet. Have you ever caught someone's gaze lingering on you a little longer than usual? Or noticed a certain someone always laughing at your jokes, even when they're more misses than hits? Well, you're not alone in wondering if these are just friendly gestures or subtle hints of something more. Today, we're diving into the world of unspoken attraction and decoding the signs that someone might just be into you. So, let's get into the nitty-gritty of those silent signals that scream, "I like you," without a word being said. Body language. First up, let's talk about the universal language that doesn't need words. Body language. Sign number 1 is all about the eyes. Yes, eye contact. It's simple, really. When someone likes you, they tend to look at you. A lot. Their eyes might lock onto yours during a conversation, or you might catch them stealing glances from across the room. It's like they're trying to have a heart-to-heart with their peepers. It's sweet, isn't it? Moving on to sign number 2, mirroring. This one's a bit like a dance. Have you ever noticed someone copying your movements? It's not just flattery. It's a sign they're in tune with you. When they take a sip of their drink right after you do, or when their laughter matches yours in rhythm, it's their subconscious saying, "Hey, I'm on your wavelength." And for our third sign, we're leaning into leaning. It's a classic move. When someone is interested in what you have to say, they'll lean in closer, bridging that gap between you. It's their body's way of saying, "I want to be closer to you," without actually moving in. It's subtle, but if you're paying attention, you'll notice that gravity seems to have a new center of attraction. And that's you. Verbal cues. All right. Let's switch gears to the sounds of affection with verbal cues. Sign number 4 is all about the giggles. Laughter is a powerful connector, and when someone likes you, they'll find your jokes hilarious. Even if you're not the next big stand-up star, they'll chuckle, snort, and maybe even belly laugh at your attempts at humor. It's their way of saying, "I enjoy your company, and you're fun to be around." Next, we have sign number 5, compliments. And we're not talking about those generic nice shirts comments. When someone is into you, their compliments are as specific as they are genuine. They notice the little things, like the way you wrinkle your nose when you're focused or how passionate you get about your hobbies. These little verbal affirmations are like breadcrumbs leading to their affection for you. And lastly, for this section, sign number 6, sharing personal stories. When someone starts opening up about their childhood memories, their dreams, or even their embarrassing moments, take note. It's like they're giving you a backstage pass to the concert of their life. They're not just making small talk. They're inviting you into a more intimate conversational space. It's their way of building a unique connection with you. Behavioral indicators. Now let's step into the realm of actions with our behavioral indicators. Sign number 7 is all about creating opportunities. Ever notice that certain someone always seems to be around? Maybe they're showing up at the gym when you're there or suggesting a group hangout with mutual friends. They're not just bumping into you by chance. They're finding reasons to be where you are. It's like they're a detective on the case of how to casually run into you. Again, it's cute, right? On to sign number 8, which is about those little or long messages. Texting. In this digital age, communication is key, and if they're texting you regularly, that's a sign they're invested. Whether it's a good morning message or a "did you get home safe" text, their consistent effort to stay connected is a modern-day love letter. Your phone's buzzing more than a bee near a bouquet, and it's all because they want to chat with you, share a meme, or just check in to see how your day is going. And for sign number 9, we have protective gestures. This one's a bit old school, but it's still telling. If they're walking you to your car, standing a little closer when you're in a crowded place, or gently guiding you through a doorway, they're showing care and concern. These small acts of protectiveness are their non-verbal way of saying, "I've got your back." It's not about being a hero. It's about being there for you. Digital interaction. Let's not forget the digital world. For sign number 10, we're looking at social media engagement. If someone likes you, they'll probably be pretty active on your social media profiles. Liking your photos isn't just a reflex. It's a sign they're paying attention. And when they leave thoughtful comments or share something that reminds them of you, It's their way of waving at you across the vast digital landscape. They're not just scrolling, they're showing they care about your online world. And lastly, sign number 11. They're present in your online activities. If they're joining live streams you're on, commenting on your blog posts, or popping up in online games you play, they're showing interest in your virtual life. It's like they're saying, whatever you're into, I'm into it too. And if they're suddenly into underwater basket weaving because you mentioned it once, well, that's a sign they're really trying to connect with you on all levels. And there you have it, a little guidebook to the silent language of like, let's do a quick recap. We've navigated through the telltale signs like prolonged eye contact, mirroring your movements, leaning in, laughing at your jokes, dishing out personalized compliments, sharing personal stories, creating chances to meet, regular texting, protective gestures, social media engagement, and showing up in your digital space. Remember, while these signs can be as telling as a neon sign in a dark alley, they're not foolproof. People are complex and sometimes they're just friendly, or that's just their personality. So, take a moment to observe these signs in real life, but don't forget the most straightforward approach, communication. It's okay to ask for clarity, in a casual and respectful way, of course. So, the next time you catch that special someone doing the eye contact tango, or you notice they're laughing a little too hard at your corny jokes, take a breath. They might just be dancing to the beat of liking you. And who knows, maybe it's time for you to join the dance. Until our next video, keep smiling, keep shining, and maybe keep flirting just a little. Bye for now.